Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Rick Smith Jr. Thanks for coming over to the YouTube channel. Today's video is sponsored by Skillshare. So stick around and learn how you can get this service free for 2 months. Today, we're gonna learn how to do the long distance spinner with my buddy Rokas from Lithuania. So let's get into it.
Hello guys, Magician Rokas here. As you probably know, last week I lost a bet to Rick Smith Jr. and I have to make a tutorial on how to do the long distance spinner. First I was like, oh no, I lost a bet. But then I'm like, wait a second. Rick is giving me a chance to upload a video on his YouTube channel with 500,000 followers? That is a dream come true. This is an American dream right here. So I told him, I said, okay Rick, I'm gonna do it, but you have to promise me one thing. You're gonna upload this video without watching it first. And Rick said yes. So, hello Rick. Here's the plan for this video, you guys. First, I will teach you how to do the long distance spinner really quickly. Second, I will break Rick's Guinness World Record. Sorry about that, Rick. And then I'm gonna reveal who is the best card thrower in the world. Just wait for it. And we are starting right now. Wait, guys, stop the intro. This is my video, and we are starting right now. In a second, you will be able to throw cards like this. This is called the long distance card spinner, which allowed me to break the Guinness World Record for the most one-handed card scales in a minute. It wasn't easy, but I did it. For this card throwing technique, you need to learn how to hold cards in between these 3 fingers like this. How do you know if you're holding the cards the right way? Good question. Take this test. Move your hand around like this. If the cards are on the floor, you're doing something wrong. If the cards are not on the floor, congratulations, you passed the test. The grip is as important as the throw itself, so I recommend practicing the grip first. I know it doesn't sound exciting, but believe me, it is very, very important. If you have smaller hands, don't worry. You can use 4 fingers, just like this. Again, if you move the cards like this and the cards are not on the floor, you're doing a great job. Now, this finger is responsible for flicking cards. Just do this move while holding cards in your hand. Here's how it looks. You need to apply some pressure, otherwise cards will not fly. So press your thumb against the cards and move it like this. Second, I had trouble shooting cards one by one, so instead of that, I had 2 or 3 cards flying at once. Don't worry, I have a solution for you. Grab a deck of cards and practice with only 1 card. That also helps you to see if you're doing a good job with the grip. Because if you shoot cards like this with a box, and like that without a box, that means that you need to work on your grip. Congratulations, you just learned everything you need to know about the long distance card spinner. Now let's get into the second part of the video, which is breaking the Guinness World Record of Rick Smith Jr. This is the moment. You have no idea how happy I am to be able to break this Guinness World Record on Rick's YouTube channel. Okay, let me tell you more about this. So in 2014, I broke my very first Guinness World Record. And in 2015, I met Rick. We hang out in Cleveland. I was at his house. We were doing some magic. We were throwing cards. And then I saw his Guinness World Records on the wall. And I said, hey Rick, that's amazing. I have 1 record too. He's like, oh wow, that's awesome. What kind of record do you have? I told him that I have a Guinness World Record for the highest throw of a single playing card. And I will never, ever forget what he said to me. Huh, I didn't know that this Guinness record existed. And it's okay, it's fair. Anybody can break my records, anybody can break Rick Smith Jr.'s records. This is how it works. We are challenging each other to become better and better every day. But then you said this.
Raucus was the Guinness World Record had the Guinness World Record for throwing a card the highest until some guy named Rick Smith Jr. beat him. I'm so sorry.
Which I have to admit is very funny, but I'm also very competitive. So Rick, I just broke your Guinness World Record for the highest throw of a single playing card. I know it's not official yet, but hey, I did it. As you know, there are many great card throwers around the world, like Rick Smith Jr., Nick Suriano, the Real Card Ninja, me, and many more. But today, I'm gonna reveal who is the best card thrower in the world. And please hit the like button on this video because I spent $500 just to make this next shot. So make sure you hit that like, otherwise I spent $500 for no reason. Thank you so much.
I just wanted to thank Skillshare for sponsoring this video. For you guys out there, Skillshare is an online community of thousands of different classes that you guys can learn pretty much any type of skill you want. You can explore new skills, deepen existing passions, and get lost in creativity. Skillshare is less than $10 a month with an annual subscription. So here's what you gotta do. The first 1,000 of my subscribers to click the link in the description below will get 2 free months of the premium service of Skillshare for free. So what do you gotta lose? Make sure you guys click that link in the description right now. As you guys already know, we teach a lot of cool things on this channel, from cardistry, card throwing, and different card tricks. Skillshare is gonna teach you a bunch of different skills that aren't related to my YouTube channel, but may be related to you. So make sure you guys check that out in the description below. So now that we have learned a little bit about Skillshare, it is time for me to try this long distance spinner move with a little bit of help from Raucus and a little bit of help from Javier. Let's see if I can do it. All right, Javier, so here's the deal, man. I had a competition the other day with Raucus, and I ended up winning the competition. I got my $1,000 back, which was absolutely incredible. But I told him if I were to guess how many times he would do one of the card tricks, he would have to teach me how to do the long distance spinner. And I've asked you how to do this. You kept it a secret because you didn't want me to learn how to do this. But I found out that Raucus is the actual Guinness World Record holder for flicking the most cards in a minute. So he just taught me how to do it, but I want to get your take on this. I want to get your take on the position, and all the fans that are watching, the Real Card Ninja, how do you do this?
Oh man, well I'm glad to hear that you're learning the throw. It's such a versatile throw, you can do so much with it. Very quickly, okay, I'm sure you told you to do the grip, so you got your deck of cards there, or your pack of cards in the hand. Okay, this is the grip that I go for. Okay, so I've got the deck there in between, so the middle 2 fingers wrapped around, and the pinky and the forefinger are kind of really pressing in hard. There, I'm not sure if you can see that on the angle, right? And then the thumb goes from the bottom corner, and it's going to, under pressure, everything's under pressure, flick out.
That doesn't work for me.
Okay, because everything's got to be under pressure. Like you got to be pushing in with, you got to be pushing sideways in with the pinky and the forefinger. These fingers around here are going to be pushing up against your thumb on the other side, creating like a counter force. Okay, and then it's all going to be under pressure. So you can do it slowly. You'll kind of feel like you're kind of bending the cards there, but it's all going to be.
Now, you want to? All right, how about this for a quick tip with you? Do you want to use the whole deck, or do you want to use a little bit of the deck?
Oh, you know, start with half a deck.
Half a deck, okay.
Yeah. Okay, and another tip, new cards, like slippery new cards, actually make this a lot harder. If you've got some older cards that have been used already, they will be a little bit grippier. Because new cards, a wad of new cards, are just going to be very hard and slippery, and they're just going to fall out of your hand. I use beat up cards.
Okay, what do you think of using these 3 fingers? I think Rockus just taught us that he uses these 3 fingers.
Those 3 fingers? I know some people do it with those. I find I get the angle wrong. This is just the way I've learned how to do it, with the whole hand holding it.
Okay.
Maybe 3 fingers is the way to go, but I feel more secure with all 4. And also, make sure your thumbnail is trimmed right down. If you've got a lot of thumbnail, that's going to give you less grip on the card. If you've got 2 hands, once you learn how to do it with 2 hands.
This is about all I can do.
That's pretty good, man. That's world record ready.
Well, I really appreciate you coming in and, giving me your quick tip on how to do this. I'm going to have to practice, and I'd like to see a lot of you guys practice with this as well. So thanks for coming in and chatting.
Happy to help, man.
And this should be good. If you guys haven't already followed The Real Card Ninja, make sure you guys click the link in the description below, or just check out The Real Card Ninja on Instagram. He's got a lot of cool shots. He actually inspired Rockus and I on 2 of the shots that we did in the last video. So make sure you guys check it out. So I wanted to thank Skillshare for sponsoring this video. A big thanks to Javier and Rockus for coming onto the channel. I think I might be able to finally do the long distance spinner. So with a little bit of practice, you guys are gonna be able to do this move as well. So make sure you guys follow my buddy Rockus. Click his link right here. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, click this link right over here. If you guys wanna watch the $1,000 challenge that Rockus and I did, I want you to click this right here. And if you want any card throwing cards or card throwing merchandise, click right over here. I hope you guys had fun. I'll see you in the next video.